Welcome to the studio, folks, for a quickly. It's been a long week. Lots of driving this week. Lots of driving. 4.5 hours on the motorway yesterday, driving back from Kent because the Dartford tunnel was closed, which was quite interesting. But you know, I like to do a weekly live chat and update and what have you. Just let you know what's going on in the world of Mr. Palmer. There's quite a few things coming up through the summer, so thank you for joining. Only got one comment so far from Carol. Hello to Carol Air. Thank you for the comment. It's bright and breezy in Nottinghamshire. Yes, it's bright and breezy here in Derbyshire as well. We're almost neighbours, Carol. We're almost neighbours. We are almost neighbours. But yes, if you're there watching live, welcome to the studio. Quick chat about a few things that's up and coming. And the big thing really is we've got a workshop. Here we go. We've got some people coming in now. Joyce. Hello, Joyce. Joyce Wilson and Norma has also dropped in. I think the internet might be a little bit slow today, but hopefully everything's going to function as always. Yes, that is a pinball machine. There's 2 pinball machines here, John. 2 pinball machines. Carol was born in Derbyshire. Norma's from Essex. Hello to you, wherever you are in the world. In my little studio here in Derbyshire, it's nice just to touch base. I try and do this at least once a week if we can. Not always, but try to do it once a week. Just to hello to Anne Humphreys as well, and Pam. Pam Foster's here and watching. People are coming through now. People are coming through. People are busy doing other things now, aren't they? The world's open up. The summer's here. Almost. Next week's the summer solstice, so that'll be exciting. It will. But yes, looking forward to Sunday's workshop, folks. If you've not had a chance to book in yet, spaces are going quickly for this one. So this is the workshop we're doing on Sunday. Paint a colourful bumblebee. Paint a colourful bumblebee on a beautiful sunflower. So, Mike's a bit late. Detention, Mike. Detention for you, Mike. Hello to Vivian from Australia. What time is it in Australia, Vivian? Let me know in the comments, please. Hello to wherever you are in the world. But yes, if you've not had a chance to book in for the workshop on Sunday, folks, the 12th, then please do. It's only £10 for these workshops, and it's virtual. What does that mean? It means that you are sat at home in your pyjamas or whatever, painting along live or at any time afterwards, because I think I'm trying to educate people that it doesn't matter if you can't be there live on Sunday. Is anybody in the comments actually doing the workshop? Hello to Rosie Cole, and Betsy, and Dee as well. Just back from a lovely walk with the dog. Nice, brilliant. How many people are taking part in the workshop on Sunday the 12th? Give me a thumbs up or a yes or something if you are. Debbie joined us from Georgia, America, and it's 7 a.m. So enjoy your breakfast. I've got a coffee here actually as well, so I've got a coffee. So I'll join you with a coffee to wake us up. There we go. Beautiful. It's very warm today here in Derbyshire, so it's quite stuffy in the studio. And I'm doing some filming this afternoon for Watercolor TV. So if you're a Watercolor TV member, I'm filming a new lesson for you guys when I've done this live stream, so that'll be happening coming up probably early next week because it has to be edited as well. Betsy's going to be there on Sunday, and so is Rosie. Carol is booked for the workshop, and you're also coming to the virtual retreat as well. Yeah, the virtual retreat I'll talk about the virtual retreat shortly, folks. That's coming up in about 5 weeks time. So lots of things happening. I'll start again. I've been rattling on while people have been coming through, but we've got plenty of viewers now. There's about people from all around the world are watching. So if you want to take part in the workshop on Sunday, there it is. Wrong camera. Amanda's joined us. So is Marty from San Diego. It's 4 a.m. Marty, I think you're probably the earliest riser so far for this live stream. So welcome to you. Thanks for joining me live here today. But yes, anyway, if you'd like to book a space for this beautiful watercolour workshop that's coming up on Sunday the 12th of June, paint a colourful bumblebee on a beautiful sunflower, there's a link in the description below. It's only £10, and the great thing is that you only need very minimal materials for these workshops. We've done 104 of them now. You only need 3 primary colours, and that makes it very accessible for everybody. You've got some natural yellow light or something similar. I mean, if you've not got this particular yellow, you might have cadmium yellow or something similar, or lemon yellow or aureolin or something like that. It's not got to be that, but just a bright yellow. I've got it squirted here. The blue paint we're going to use on the workshop is either French ultramarine, natural blue, or cobalt blue, or something like that. The red is a darker red, so this particular red is natural red. But you can see it there, it's leaked out of the tube. But you might have something like rose madder or alizarin crimson. Brushes wise, 3 brushes and you're all set. I mean, there's 3 brushes there. And these are large, medium, small brushes. So this one's anything from a 16, 14, 16 or 20 is what you want for this. This one here, you want like a 10 or 12. This one you want a 5 or 6. But 3 brushes and 3 colours, and a sheet of watercolour paper, and you will produce a painting from start to finish. These brushes that I'm holding here are my super point brushes. You can see that on the handle there. It's basically a 20, a 10 and a 6. That's all you need. If you've not got those brushes, doesn't matter, just any 3 brushes. I mean, behind me in the studio, there's a stack of brushes. Any 3 brushes, large, medium and small brush would be fine for the workshop. So yes, please do get yourself booked in. Marty enjoys the brushes. Those new brushes are wonderful. If you've not a chance to pick up those super points, do make sure you get them. Up until the end of next week, if you buy them from here, you get a free video on how to use them and an extra little demo thrown in as well. That's only from Watercolor TV. Hello to Pat, hello to Mark, hello to Marty, and anybody. Vivian's joined us as well. And so is Tony, so welcome to everyone that's joining us. So yes, how do you book the workshop? Here's the website, folks. If you're not sure how to book the workshop, just go to allthews.watercolor.tv, and what you do, right at the top of the screen actually, it says here, look, book now. You can see it if I highlight it, you can see it at the top of the screen. Book now. If you click that link, it takes you to the page where you can actually book the workshop, which is here. And as you can see, it's only £10. Now, if you convert it to dollars, it works out about $11.50 in dollars. It starts at 10 AM UK time Sunday, but the big thing I really need to make clear is this little phrase here: watch and paint along live, or watch it any time later. So you've not got to be there in person. If you can't be there in person, please don't worry. For that £10 fee, you're going to get yourself a full step-by-step watercolour workshop, and I guarantee you'll produce a picture with a beautiful bumblebee on a sunflower. Now, down here on the desk, on the overhead cam, as we like to call it, we've got the painting we did last week on the virtual workshop. And can I just say, well done to everybody that took part in this workshop. It was a special one for the Queen's Jubilee last Sunday, Sunday the 5th, and it was absolutely wonderful. I had a great time teaching you guys this. Look at the beautiful detail that we captured. This is Windsor Castle. This is the Queen's Garden in Windsor Castle in the UK, which is kind of in the south of the country. And this is one of the royal residence, if you like. And yes, it was lovely to do. It was such a relaxed workshop that we did. It made this beautiful watercolour vignette. So if you missed out on this workshop, you can purchase previous ones. Links are all in the description as well. Anne is signed up for the Sunday's workshop. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, everyone that signed up. I'll be honest with you, lots of people are not doing the workshops now compared to what they were last year, year before. Obviously, COVID is pretty much gone, really, ish. So people are doing other things, but please do keep that support going by booking your space. If you can't be there, please don't worry. So well done to the people that did this one. That was lovely. That was the Queen's Special. And if you're a Watercolor TV member, there's actually a painting here of Buckingham Palace that you can do as well. Andrea says, can I clone you? I'm joining on my mobile phone at the same time as working on 2 23-inch screens. That's proper multitasking, Andrea Hildrew, so well done to you. I'm impressed. I am impressed. What we've got here, folks, is a very detailed painting of Buckingham Palace from across the road, from the opposite side of the road to where the Victoria Memorial is. And these are the tulips that are there. looking over, this is a Watercolor TV lesson. So if you're a Watercolor TV member, you get access to this. You can have a go yourself. But here's some examples of paintings that are inspirational paintings, very similar to what we're going to be doing on Sunday. Remember, the workshop coming up is on Sunday the 12th. But if you can't be there Sunday, doesn't matter. You can do it whenever you like. It's one-on-one tuition. That's the best way to describe these workshops. So let me show you some examples of some paintings that are similar things we've done on previous workshops. I'll pop that out of the way so you can see. So here, this was the last kind of, no, it wasn't the last one we did because we did the butterfly, but here we've got a ladybird or a ladybug on a daisy. This was all taught with those three colours, those three brushes, exactly the same as Sunday. Here we've got a blue monarch butterfly on a cosmos flower. Again, three colours, three brushes. These are all available to purchase. Here was a hummingbird, which very tiny. It's not an insect, is it? But it's kind of close. So this kind of shows you the style of what we'll be doing on Sunday. Here's a tortoise shell on a buddleia flower head from 2020, all taught virtually. So it's nice to see these, yeah? Dragonfly on some scabious flowers as well. So these have all been done in workshops, all beautiful step-by-step detail, three colours, three brushes. There's a random polar bear and a cub. That's nothing to do with insects, but it's there. What else have we got here? Oh, we've got a puffin. These have, I'm going to show you these because I've got them. These have all been done on virtual painting workshops, folks. Kingfisher on a branch. Nothing to do with the workshop we're doing Sunday, but it's in the pile, so I was going to show you. A squirrel. An autumnal red squirrel. Flamingos on the beach. That was an early one. Back to the polar bears. We've got more. We've got a seahorse. I love that one. We've got a hedgehog. Where have these come from? We've got a hedgehog. There's a hedgehog in a bit of a woodland setting. A farmyard with some chickens and cockerels and hens and various things. Swan Lake. Yes, it is an opera, this picture. We've got the stag in the Highlands. Look at these, hey? I kind of forgot we've done all these. We've done 104 workshops over the past 2 years, so one of the classics. Bill, John and Fred are the three penguins as opposed to the three stooges. And the famous sea turtle. Back to the insects though, because it is an insect themed workshop, but it's not just an insect, as you can see here. It is a sunflower, and a sunflower at the minute is quite symbolic because what's happening in Ukraine. So it's a bit of a memorial picture, possibly. I don't want to say that, you know, we're not going to the ins and outs, but it's going to be nice. Now this was one that we did at the start of this year. This was a peacock butterfly on lavender. So this is going to be very similar to the style. And here from 2020, I mean, this is crazy how time flies. Here was a bumblebee that we painted on a foxglove. So a bumblebee on a foxglove. A lovely addition to what we're going to be doing on Sunday. Look at the gorgeous detail you can see on that one. So all these are available to buy. How do you buy the previous ones? What you do is you go to the website, which is here again. And it's very, very simple. What you do is you go to the top of the screen where it says Watercolor Workshops, which is here, and click on Previous. And they're all there, including the one that we've just been showing you, including the one here of Windsor Castle. So they're all available. And once you purchase them, they basically stay there. It's pretty straightforward, really. So do make sure you book your space for this one for a tenner. You can't go wrong. You can't get much in this world for a tenner. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but when you say, you know, it's the price of a cup of coffee, it pretty much is. Hello to Tiffany, hello to Josephine. Just joined us. Josephine's from Yarmouth. Whereabouts are you, Tiffany? Or America, are you, possibly? Andrea says, is your house full up with paintings? I've got about 5 paintings on my wall, but I have them stored in boxes. And folders and various things. Now, if you do book into that workshop, we've got a giveaway taking place. I'm going to show you this one as well. So here, help me drop this. I've got £120 worth of watercolour materials right here, including some large 100% cotton paper, some watercolours, a set of 3 brushes, okay, and a brand new DVD and one of my palettes. So I'm giving this away during the workshop. So there's £120 worth of watercolor equipment here, from a brand new palette to a set of almost £50 worth of brushes right there, DVD paper. You've got to be booked in the workshop to stand the chance of winning that. It's randomly picked out from everybody that's in the workshop on Sunday. Again, link in the description below. That's that then, basically. So that's the workshop. Please book in. A few other things to mention as well. Debbie says, how could we buy a Matthew Palmer painted picture? Right, well, if you go to the website there and click on the gallery, you can buy them there. You can buy them there for sale. Last year we sold a record number of paintings all around the world. People were buying them. So if you'd like to buy, yeah, absolutely, Debbie. Mike says £10 is almost it costs for a gallon of fuel in the UK. Yeah, I mean, it's nearly £2 a litre here for diesel. I mean, that is crazy, isn't it? You know, I was down Kent this week working on a new book. Yeah, almost £2 per gallon. That is absolutely mental. What's the price in America for a gallon of diesel or petrol? I've no idea. And as Nina says, Mike, I'd rather spend it on this and stay at home. Nina, well said, well said. So, you know, everything's gone up in price. Everything from materials, if you're into building or hobbies, or everything's gone up in price, but we have kept these workshops at £10. I haven't put the price up. Although there's less people doing them now, I haven't put the price up. They are still £10. $4.49 per gallon in Texas. That's about £4 UK price. We're paying like sort of almost £10, crikey. We all need to move to Texas, Tiffany. That's what we need to be doing. We need to move to Texas. It's crazy, all the energy prices have gone up, all the fuel's gone up, materials have gone up, the shortage, it's a backlog of all sorts of world events, isn't it? But, you know, we're still here, we're still charging £10 for these workshops. And again, that's all you need, folks, just that. Remember, you want a yellow, a blue and a red, nothing else, just 3 colours and 3 brushes, large, medium, small of any size, and a bit of watercolour paper, and you will produce a painting of a sunflower. Please do book in. I need you to book that space for that workshop. Please, please do. Link is in the description below. Starts at 10. Please don't worry. Tiffany says, please do. Have you got any houses for sale around you, Tiffany? Can you get me a green card? Does that still exist, a green card? I don't know. But anyway, enough of that. So if you'd like to, $4.20 in Georgia. You're making us jealous, aren't you? So people in America, you know, these workshops are even better value because you're not paying £10 a gallon for fuel. Quite a few, says Tiffany. Right, well, we'll come over then. We'll come and see you. I bet it's pretty warm over in Texas. Is it Texas where you said you was? Did you say Texas? North Carolina, says Betsy, $4.50. So the cheapest place is in Georgia, $4.20 for a gallon of fuel. So I've got a very large engine car parked out there, a 5-litre V8 car, which probably needs... It's too expensive to run in this country. I need to export it to America and use it over there. Yes. And as Mike was making the point exactly, you know, these workshops are about the price of a gallon of fuel here in the UK. That is the truth of this. So please book in. If you can't be there live, these are yours to keep. And this is the big point that a lot of people don't get with these workshops. You don't have to be there in person. If you are, great, but it doesn't matter. You can watch it anytime. Andrea says that's a jet engine. It is a jet engine, yes. It's just sat gathering dust on the driveway. If you want to take part, folks, it's just a case of booking via the link on the website. It's at the top of the website screen, you can't go wrong. It's £10 and you can watch it at any time, because remember, it's yours to keep forever and eternity. The workshop is yours to keep for eternity. So You can watch it live, you can watch it afterwards, you can watch it tomorrow, you can watch it next week, you can watch it next year. It's yours forever. It doesn't go anywhere. And that's probably the best move I did with these workshops. So when I set them up at the start of lockdowns and COVID, I decided to keep the recording. I basically upload it after it's finished. So you can drop in whenever you like, and you can watch it back, and you can rewind it, skip it forward, and all this stuff. And so, yeah, there you go. Lots of people watch live, lots of people watch after the live event, and lots of people kind of drop in and out through the day. 10 till 2 Sunday. Beautiful sunflower with a bumblebee. And remember, here's some examples of previous pictures worked on as well. From previous workshops, similar inspirational images, so you can see the sort of style, including a bumblebee here that was done in 2020. 2 years ago, this was done in the summer of 2020, a bumblebee on foxglove flowers, which was very nice to do and very enjoyable at the same time as well. So that gives you some idea, but a brand new picture. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I actually have a copy of this now in existence. Now this is the new book. This is the pre-published copy. As Tiffany says, it's 4 AM Sunday when the workshop starts, which is too early. So you drop in, you just join in whenever you like. It's up to you. So this is the new book, folks. Now this is not out till August. It's called the Watercolor Companion. This has been almost 3 years in the making, this book. It's a little small book, and I actually got a copy turn up on Saturday last week. So here we have got the first copy. So I want to show you this book. Now if you'd like to order a copy of this book, I know lots of you have, the first 500 of these books are available as a first edition, numbered from number 1 to 500, signed by me and numbered, a different barcode on the back. It makes it a first edition, so quite special. Now if you'd like to pick up a copy of this book, go to the website. I've popped a link in the description below, and what you do is at the top of your screen you'll see where it says art books. So it is shipped in August. You can see where it says art books right there. Look, you can see art books. There it is. Click that, and it takes you straight to the page. And here's all my art books. I've published 8 different books over the years, and here is the latest one that is a pre-order. It's only £9.99. It's cheaper to buy it from us if you live in America, because in America they're charging you $17 for this book. If you live in Canada, it's $20. But if you buy it from us, not only do you get it for £9.99 plus obviously shipping, but you also get a limited edition signed and numbered copy, so a special one. Now what makes the book quite unique is it is very much a watercolor guidebook. It's a recipe book for watercolors. It's designed to be your companion. It's designed to be by your side. It is a small hardback book with an elasticated band on, which will fit in your art box or whatever, and basically is just kind of pop it in the side, and just whenever you need it for reference, it's there for you. Bye to Tiffany, you've got to go to work. Bye to you, have a great day, see you soon. So yeah, basically this is the first time anyone's ever seen this, so this is quite special. I'm going to show you the book. Here you go, you lucky people. You're getting the first glimpse, let's pop that down there, the first glimpse of the new book. Okay, now it's very different. It's hardback, it's elasticated, so it keeps it all nice and tidy. It's waterproof pages. The book's designed to open flat and stay open, so basically it's what we call a lay flat binding. Okay, so it's designed to open flat on your desk, as you can see there. And what the book is basically all about, it's a reference guide, colour mixing. Each page has got a tutorial of a particular item, whether it be how to paint a bird, how to sketch a person, how to mix colours, how to do trees. And it's dedicated, this book is dedicated to all the artists I've taught over the years and those yet to come. How's that? It's dedicated to all of you. And you can see that the book, it's a visual book, and it talks about colour mixing. And let's say that you wanted to paint something like, let's pick one at random. Let's say that you wanted to paint something like here, a stag in a woodland, okay? Want to paint a stag in a woodland, how do I do that? Well, this gives you the key points how to do it. But on the edge of the page, it gives you the colour mixes. Now, these colour mixes have two sections. They have the wet section and the dry section. So what you do is you pop it near your palette, and when you mix your colours, you can compare them. Or you can use it in the style of, you could pop it next to an object, like if you're trying to mix some green for a tree, for example. You can use it by holding it up against an object. So all the colour mixes are literally down the edge of the page, which makes it quite special. And for £10, it's like a B-row baking book, basically. So here, look, how to mix greys for shadows. That's that entire section, is mixing grey. And it talks about it and gives you the options, how to paint a sunset, which colours you need for the sunset. So it's really quite a visual and a very useful little book, folks. And for 10 quid, it's such a nice one, and it's designed to be by your side as a companion. So do make sure you pick up one of those. And that's the first time. You can see the price on the back there, look. So it's $9.99 UK, $17 US, $20 Canadian. And at the back of the book, it's got a little secret compartment, which has got an extra little gift, which I'm not going to show you. There's something free tucked away in there, which you can have the satisfaction of opening when you buy the book. So there you go. The Watercolor Companion, folks, do check it out. Link in the description if you'd like to get hold of one of the pre-order copies. There's not a huge amount available. We've sold over half of these. We've sold nearly 300 pre-orders of this. So if you'd like to get one, there's still a couple of hundred left. But there you go. It is a very different book for me and for Search Press. And it's designed to go in your back pocket. It's a little teeny one. Nina says I'm a tease. Maybe. More exciting stuff coming up. Stick with me, folks, because as a lot of you know, Watercolor TV was launched at the end of March, early April. It's been around now for a few months, and we've been spending that time smoothing out the creases to a position now where we feel the new website is pretty much fully functioning. So launch party, how many people would like to attend a launch party? Let me know in the comments. A virtual, so this kind of thing. And we'll have some little offers happening and just go through some of the exciting new things about the website. Would you like to have a would you like to join in a launch party? Sorry, I was reading comments from Anne then. August the book comes out. It comes out in August. So if you'd like to join a free launch party where it'll be done via a link, it'll probably be on YouTube or something like that, and we'll just talk about the new website, how it works, etc, etc. Who would like to take part in that? Let me know if you're interested. It's free. It's just a case of just saying, well, we've got some special offers if you become a member, or if you're currently a member, blah blah blah. Is that something you'd be interested in? Let me know, and we can get that all set up for you. We have got a date. We have a date, and the date is here. Pop it in your diary, folks. Tuesday the 28th of June at 6 PM UK time. So I've done it then so people after work, UK, people in different parts of the world can take part. So write that date down, Tuesday the 28th of June at 6 PM. It'll be about a 45 to 60 minute launch party where we'll basically go through the website. I'll give you some special offer codes where you can purchase, get some discounts, a special members offer as well, and there'll be an exclusive live stream with some exclusive tutorials. So is that something that you'd be interested in? If so, please pop that date right now. As I live and breathe, stick it in your diary, 28th of June, 6 PM UK time. That's when it's happening, folks, and it'll just be something a bit different for us to enjoy and just to sort of introduce you to what's new about this website right here. Check it out. Nina's going to get some elderflower champagne. That sounds very refreshing, and I could do with a drink of that right now because it's pretty warm in the studio. These big sort of glass, triple glazed glass windows here, getting the heat coming through. It is literally like an oven sat right here, especially under the studio lights as well. Mike says it's Tuesday today, you can't do. Well, you can watch it after, Mike. You can watch it afterwards. It'll be around, but it will be a launch party. So that's in like sort of 3 weeks time. So a date for your diary. But the big news, the big date is you can order the book right now, pre-order, and this, we've got a handful of spaces left. Please do book in. I want to teach how to paint this picture. 12th of June, paint a bumblebee on a beautiful sunflower. It's going to be an absolute corker on Sunday, folks. A very quick, relaxed workshop. One last time, it's literally done with just these materials: red, yellow, blue. It's not going to be these colours, just any yellow, lemon yellow, cadmium yellow, French ultramarine, natural red, and 3 brushes: large, medium, small. I mean, here we've got super points, but it doesn't matter what brushes you actually have. Just 3 brushes, that's it. I mean, it really is as simple as that. And I think that's all I've got to tell you, actually. Oh, no, I've got more. I've got more. Yes, we've got more. Have a look at this. It's coming up soon, folks. This is coming up. This will be the 4th virtual painting retreat. So virtual painting retreat number 4. This is 3 days of watercolor tuition, this. Mike says he's pre-ordered the book but not got any acknowledgement. Mike, if you log onto your account on Watercolor TV and go to the orders page, it should say what you've ordered on there. Hello to Joan. I bet it's nice and warm where you are. Vicky's just ordered the book. Yes, I've just seen that come through, Vicky. Thank you for the order. If you want to get a shout out, folks, if you want to get a proper shout out, you can order the book now, or you can book in the workshop and I'll give you a shout out as you order. How's that? That's proper interactive. Because don't forget, we are live. It's 12:40 UK time. So if you order the workshop, I'll give you a shout out. But anyway, virtual painting retreat. Virtual painting retreat is coming up in July. 3 days. These have been really good. Now, what makes these different to workshops? Basically, on each day, you'll be virtually transported to a different location. Day 1 is going to be a summer meadow with landscape and flowers. Day 2, we're going to go to the streets of Rome and paint a beautiful street scene of Rome. And then on the 3rd day, we're going to do a Caribbean beach with palm trees. The 19th, 20th and 21st of July. You can watch it live or at any time. Remember that, you don't have to be there live. What makes these different to the weekly workshops is that you get 3 days, but at the back of me is a virtual scene of wherever, the Caribbean, and I will teach how to paint the actual scene. So it's like being on a painting holiday, but virtually, a virtual painting holiday. So I will teach you the scene. Now, we did one only a few months ago. It was March we did one, and it was lovely. It was a winter themed one. So this one's the summer one coming up. And I'm going to try and find you the pictures because it was an absolute cracker of a workshop. We did 3 paintings. This one here. Oh, hang on, where have I gone? So this was actually a scene of the New Forest in the UK. Let me get this thing to fit. Just talk amongst yourselves. Fit to screen. There we go. So, hello. There I am. So that was one of the pictures. These were done from the actual scene. This was the one that we did in March. We did a scene of the Swiss Alps. Look at that. That was great, that. This brings back some nice memories. That was really good. I enjoyed that one. There it is. It's actually that way. It's great. And then there was one more picture that we did, which is actually St. James's Park. A snow scene of St. James's Park, which was this one here. Let me get that to fit to screen. There we go. Stick it there. So if you want to have a go at a virtual painting retreat, or even purchase the one I'm showing you now, these 3 pictures, because all you do is you go on the website, you've got it. And it's actually under the holidays page. So what you do is you go to holidays, top of the screen, and you'll see virtual painting retreat right there. There you go. 19th, 20th, 21st of July, £50 for the 3 days. And that's basically how those workshops work. So do make sure you check that one out if you've not had a chance to do it already. There it is. That's all the information you need. And yeah, it's great. I mean, it really is a nice thing to do because it's actually painting from the actual scene. So at the back of me is a real scene of the Caribbean. And then I'll teach you how to do that step by step with a critique session at the end where you send your pictures to me and we'll have a chat. We'll hang out. Pam Foster's done all the retreats and I had a great time. Really recommended. Thanks, Pam. They are really good value, aren't they? The £50 for 3 days of tuition. You don't have to have all 3 days there. You can sort of drop in and out like you can for this. But this is the big news. 12th of June, folks. Do make sure you book in. Please book in. I want to see you there on Sunday or at a later stage if you can't be there on Sunday. They are basically a £10 workshop, which is about the same price of a gallon of petrol here in the UK. Or when I pulled into the Costa Coffee drive-through yesterday on the M1, I had a large coffee and a bit of a chocolate brownie and it comes to £12. So I'm cheaper than Costa Coffee, without a doubt. I'm a tenner. And you get quality. You produce a quality picture. We've done so much over the years, and this is the next one, folks. Please do something nice and summery. For 10 quid, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, folks. For £10, if you can't be there live, you can watch it. About half the people watch live and about half watch after. Because we get the stats who watches and what have you. So, yes, there you go. That's it. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go and do a bit of filming now for Watercolor TV. So there'll be a new lesson coming up very soon for Watercolor TV. So do keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, I want to book into this workshop because I really want to paint a bumblebee on a sunflower. It's going to be such a lovely painting to do, folks. I will see you on Sunday. Take care. And keep the paint flowing. That's very important.